back to another movie review. Today I've got one that I'm very excited about. So I picked up this movie a little while back on a Monday movie hunt, and so probably maybe a month ago. And yeah, I was really excited to review it, but the first time watching it I felt like, again, I kind of needed to watch it a second time to give my review, and I'm really glad that I did. So basically the movie is Stay When, or it's also called Laggies. In other countries it's called Laggies in the US, and it's, I keep dropping it almost, and it's called Stay When here, so you know, it's kind of got a mixed different title everywhere. So yeah, but it's the movie with Keira Knightley, Sam Rockwell and Chloe Grace Moretz. So the first time I watched this movie I enjoyed it, I had a good time with it, and I gave the movie 4 stars. The second time I watched the movie I enjoyed it more, and I felt like I got more out of it, and I gave it 4.5 stars. So just telling you my rating right off the bat there. So basically this movie is about Keira Knightley, who's in her mid-late 20s, and she's kind of not sure where she's going with her life. She's done a degree and her masters, and she just doesn't really, what she did her masters in, or was it her degree, anyway, whatever she studied in and got a degree in, she doesn't really want to do anymore, and it's not really something that she's enjoying as much when she went out and did it like in the field. So she's not sure what she wants to do, and you know, she's kind of in that stuck point where she doesn't know what she wants to do, so she's just kind of helping her dad out at work, and all her friends around her are kind of like, you know, getting married and having babies and have these steady, stable jobs, and she kind of just feels like they're always kind of judging her, but not necessarily purposefully, but she just kind of feels like they are kind of judging her and thinking like, you know, what are you going to do with your life and that kind of thing, and she kind of is really uncomfortable in that situation. And she's also have been in a long-term relationship with this guy who proposes to her, and that's not spoiler, that's at the beginning of the movie, who proposes to her, and then she's not really sure what to do. She doesn't know whether she wants to go down that route and be in this group where she's not sure if she fits in anymore, and she doesn't know what to do. And then basically she runs into Chloe Grace Moretz's character, and that's kind of where the movie kind of begins. She runs into her character, and she's a teenager, she's with her friends, and they just kind of end up hanging out. It's kind of a weird little series of events that happen, and then they end up hanging out. And basically she says, can I crash at your house for a week whilst I just kind of sort out my head and sort out my life? And that is what the movie is about. It sounds a little bit weird, but no, it's a really enjoyable movie, and it's really, really sweet, and I like the message. You know, because basically Keira Knightley says that Chloe Grace Moretz's character, it's nice to hang out with her because she's not saying to her, like, you know, oh, what are you doing with your life, what, you know, asking those questions. And then her parents, you know, are the same way. Well, her dad's quite different, but her mother's like, come on, what are you going to do? Are you going to go to this council meeting to help job council, so you know what you want to do? And they're all pushing that kind of on her, and she's not sure, and she's not kind of ready to figure it out yet. She just wants to kind of figure it out in her own time. And so yeah, I really liked that. I really liked that it like, you know, showed that kind of aspect in the situation that she was in, and I really liked the way that kind of the events unfolded throughout the movie. And I don't know, it was just a good movie. I just enjoyed it. It was, I wouldn't know what type of movie to say. Some of it's funny, some of it's kind of a bit of a drama, some of it's just one of those life kind of movies. But yeah, I really liked Sam Rockwell's character. Basically Sam Rockwell is Chloe Grace Moretz's dad, and he's a lawyer, and he's quite funny, and you know, it's just a sweet movie. It's definitely got it's got some little, not sad moments, but it's got some little sad moments, some little life lesson moments, some funny moments, some sweet moments. And it's nice to see the contrast between Keira Knightley's character and Chloe Grace Moretz's character and their kind of problems. Chloe Grace Moretz does a great job in this film as well. I really, really liked her storyline, which I feel like I won't really give away. She's got her own kind of storyline, her own kind of problems, and things going on, you know, and it's really nice to see her storyline and the friendship between the two of them. It's really sweet as well, and yeah, overall I just really enjoyed this movie. Get 4.5 stars. It's definitely a movie that I could watch multiple times. Yes, if you haven't seen this movie and you kind of feel like it's something that you would enjoy, I would definitely recommend it. I liked the ending of the movie, which is good because I kind of wasn't sure where it was going to go. Well, I felt like I did know where it was going to go, and then I was like, oh, okay, maybe, you know, it's one of them you like, I know where this is going to go, and then you kind of think, oh wait, maybe it'll go this route. It could have gone kind of 2 different ways, and I liked the way that it did go. But yeah, so if you kind of have any interest in watching this movie, I definitely recommend you check it out. It's got 3 great main people. I really love them all. I really liked Sam Rockwell in The Way Back. I'm a big fan of Keira Knightley, and I always watch all of Chloe Grace Moretz's movies. I think she's really fantastic. So yes, overall I enjoyed this movie. The only complaint I would have, well, this is the complaint I had the first time. The second time watching it, I feel like it's not quite right. I was going to say that the friendship between the two of these, I feel like wasn't focused on for as long as I would think, but that was not true. The first time I watched that, for some reason I thought that, and then the second time watching it, I felt like it really did explore that friendship, so I don't really know what I was thinking. So yeah, that was my problem, and then I kind of was like, okay, well, I don't actually think that's a problem anymore. But you know, sometimes I do that for movies. So yes, if you haven't seen Say When, I'd recommend it. I enjoyed it. I'd definitely watch it again at some point in the future, and it went up half a star on my second watch, so maybe give it a second watch if you've already watched it. So comment down below, let me know if you have seen Say When or Laggies, and until then guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching this review. Thumbs up if you enjoy these movie reviews. I'll see you then. Goodbye!